just our faces.
Yeah, that's why I did it, so we can zoom.
Nice. Can't remember what did we decide we were starting on?
Predictions.
Oh yeah. So we have a crystal ball today. If you're watching the footage, again, watch our YouTube videos.
Yes. Crystal ball and little Zuko's made a
Zuko's
return.
back. He's actually like properly in the frame now. He's very chilled out in a pillow in front of me. So
You can probably see my nutsack as well.
yeah, we're going for the.
I got to stop wearing footy shorts when we do this.
We're going for the bulge. For the camera footage. We'll zoom in for it so that unless you want that X-rated version, let us know and we'll edit. So we'll make a version that's just like the top half of our bodies, and a version for
the ladies,
the ladies and the men that watch.
True.
That might get around us. But yeah, we got the crystal ball here because we're good at what we do.
We are the best at what we do.
We are Nostradamuses. What did we say about Melbourne? We said they were going to win.
The Demons.
Even said
They'd flog them.
There was a possibility they'd flog them, which they did.
Boom.
Then what did we say?
The Panthers would win.
We said the Panthers would win, and what happened?
Boom.
Panthers won.
Win.
I mean, what more do you need? What more do you need? What more? Oh, we've got a cat down here now as well.
Oh.
What more do you need?
Whole farm's here.
Whole farm. What more do you need to know that we are a legitimate sports podcast?
We are the best sports podcast in Australia.
Yeah.
Easily.
Facts.
By country mile.
I mean, I haven't listened to any others' predictions, but
I have.
yeah.
I
None of them.
I do feature on one.
Oh, is that the sweet
I do
and sour?
I do have a
Sweet and Sour
side
podcast?
Yeah, check it out. Know it or never is me.
But yeah, no, that's so. There you go, guys. We're just the greatest sports podcast in Brisbane. Oh, the cat's going to jump up
Brisbane.
on the Queensland, Australia,
and the world.
Kazakhstan,
South Korea, Indonesia, Germany, Canada,
everywhere.
US.
People think we wouldn't make it.
Boom, Mama, we made it.
So you've had a rough week? Do you enjoy talking shit with your mates? Maybe you enjoy talking about sports, or maybe you enjoy a chat about pickup trucks and guns. Well, you've come to the right place. Here at the Off-Season Vintage Podcast, Kyle and Ryan wrap it all into one easy-to-listen podcast. Sit back, enjoy, and let the off-season boys take you on a journey. Side effects may include boosting testosterone, ear bleeds, rage, or laughter.
The cat is licking my leg.
Yeah, I'm worried that the cat's going to jump up onto the because you know how just cats just love.
Is it friendly?
Yeah, he's a friendly cat. He's chill.
Oh, he's gone now.
Oh, there we go. He's going to start scratching that couch. Loves that. Gets around it.
All right, so this morning, woke up.
Mm-hmm.
It is so fucking hot.
Yeah, look. I hate summer. I hate the sun. I've actually discovered how we can have like global world peace. So all we need to do is just get all the worlds together, and then we just launch all our nukes at the sun.
All the worlds.
All the worlds. Yeah,
all the worlds.
All the worlds nukes.
Us
all the
and
parallel
Mars.
worlds as well.
Yeah, nice.
Because like honestly, oh yeah,
He's gonna do it.
He's gonna do it.
It's gonna fucking do it. The cat's gonna jump on the camera.
Clooney, don't do it.
What's his name?
Clooney after George. Don't do it. Oh god,
He's doing it.
he's gonna 100% do it. All right, so if you're watching the video, get ready for the camera to go down.
We have technical difficulties.
But yeah, we need to blow up the sun. That's my hot take.
Isn't that what Yellowstone's gonna do?
No, the Yellowstone's just going to blow us up.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the sun will still be living and burning our roasted carcasses. But, yeah, no, I'm like over it. Like it was 36 yesterday. I think it was 38 at one point yesterday.
Oh, really?
And like we're just getting into
Yuck.
spring. And like, actually, I don't even think we've had spring. I think we've just gone straight into summer.
Yeah, it's getting hot.
It's disgusting. And it's just reiterating, again, how much I hate the heat and humidity. I think humidity is the worst part of it.
At least down here we have beautiful aircon.
Oh, thank God.
We are in Brisbane today too.
So whoever invented the air conditioning system and just that whole entire industry,
Mr. Air Conditioner.
Mr. Air Conditioner himself, yeah.
His name.
I believe that is his name. Oh, here he goes.
That is his legal name.
Clooney.
Oh.
The camera's shaking. It's going down before this podcast is
Hot
over.
damn.
Again, if you're just listening, there's a cat currently standing on where we've stationed the camera. So it's
The
probably
ironing board.
The ironing board. Yeah, I wasn't going to say it. We're a bit ghetto.
It's all good.
He's doing well. He hasn't done anything too bad. In fact, he's just adding to the
I kind of
conversation.
hope he puts his face in front of the camera.
Yeah. Oh, wouldn't that be great? But yeah. So did he just meow?
He's talking.
Yeah, he's meowing. But yeah, blow up the sun. That's hey, look at that.
Boom.
Good little boy. Yeah. So
And now he's gone.
And now he's gone. There goes the most entertaining part of this podcast. So yeah, summer sucks.
Summer does suck. I feel
Humidity
like
sucks.
If it gets any hotter, I'm just going to move.
Yeah, I'm going to move to somewhere where there's snow at this time. I might just chase. It's called chasing winters, bro.
Montana.
So all you do is Montana. Well, Montana does have mountains, don't they?
It does. And it snows.
Yeah, I've played Far Cry 5, I think it was, set in Montana. It was a beautiful place.
True.
Shot a lot of people. Yeah,
Yellowstone's in Montana.
Oh, well, if you want to die.
Not your fucking volcano.
Oh.
The TV show.
Yeah, but, oh, yeah. Wait, so isn't the TV show set in Yellowstone National Park?
Yeah.
Nothing to do, yeah.
Which is in Montana.
Yeah, which means the volcano's there as well.
Oh,
because the volcano's in Yellowstone National Park.
Oh, well, there you fucking go.
Why it's called Yellowstone.
Oh, Paul Dutton family's about
maybe
to
that's how the show's going to end for you. Oh, the volcano blows up. America.
They got to fight the volcano.
That would be
and there's only one way to beat it. Family.
Vin Diesel flies out of the volcano in a car, like flying through the windshield.
Plugs the volcano.
Where's my sister? Puts a fucking like
big
truck
cork
or something in it. Yeah. Oh, then they get The Rock and like John Cena. I don't know if he died in the last movie. Probably did. But
John Cena.
Yeah.
John Cena's Vin Diesel's brother in the series. Family.
Yeah. I haven't watched any of them since Tokyo Drift because
you don't like good movies.
No, I like street racing. I like Fast and Furious movies about street racing.
I hate cars. I'm not a car guy.
Do you drive a car?
No.
Yeah, you just have a horse and cart.
I drive a pickup truck.
Big pickup truck. Yeah, cool.
I drive a pickup truck, but I need a new one. Chevrolet, hit me up. DM me.
DM.
Or Ford.
Is it GM?
Or Dodge.
GM, DM me.
GM,
yeah.
The fuck is GM?
General Motors?
GMC.
Oh.
The truck.
General Motors cars? General Motors trucks with a C. Chucks.
Crocs.
General Motors Crocs.
So this week you finally watched Squid Game.
Oh. We talked about it a little bit last week. And I said, yeah, it does sound interesting. Oh, there goes the light.
Wow, boom.
Oh, the PlayStation went into rest mode.
Oh.
Now we're in the dark.
I'll hit it while you fucking rant.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so last week, Kyle mentioned about Squid Game, and I was saying that my roommate was watching a bit of it. And I said, oh, yeah, that looks interesting. That looks like it might be a pretty good time. So I decided to watch it after work, came home in the afternoon. I started it at about 4 o'clock. Yeah, it's a top button. That one. Yeah, there's no button. It's like a little motion sensor technology. So anyway, started it at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I had work the next day. I was waking up at 5 a.m., so wasn't planning on having a late night. And then, finished the whole thing. Went to bed at like 1:30 in the morning. And it was worth it because it is absolutely insane. Everything about it, I couldn't think of one bad thing about it. Like the cinematography, slick as fuck. The set design of the the character design.
The first 30 minutes is slow.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's bad.
It's an intro.
And if you watch it with subtitles and dubbed, you get different things.
Okay, whatever you do, don't watch it dubbed because don't watch anything dubbed. Dubbed usually sucks. Just take the time and read it and watch it in the actual language of the South Korean because you get the emotions of the characters comes through a lot better because it's firsthand. It's what the actors are actually saying rather than an actor watching it and being like, I think this is how he feels.
So you watched it in Korean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my God.
I'm not afraid of reading.
Wow.
I know how to read.
Wow.
But yeah, and
I liked the Koreans with American accents.
Twists, yes. All the characters were good. There was not one character. There were characters that I hated, but it wasn't me hating them as in I think they're a shit character. It was me genuinely being oh, you're a good villain. I hate you.
Yeah, that's fair.
And then what biggest emotional roller coaster of me. Well, I don't want to spoil anything because there's a bit to spoil. But biggest emotional roller coaster of being oh yeah, oh my God, you piece of shit. And yeah, I was messaging Kyle about episode 6. Get ready for that one. It's a great one. And I was bawling, crying my eyes out, messaging Kyle I'm crying like a bitch, man. Oh, but yeah, Squid Game. Get around it.
Surely everyone's seen it by now.
Yeah, pretty much. And I saw a lot. I found a lot of people complaining that everyone's telling them to watch it. Nah. And it's oh, let me have a guess. Now you're going to be that person that's oof, I've never even watched an episode. It doesn't make you cool.
Exactly. It
just means you're missing out on something good because you're
normally,
too proud.
Normally
to be
something I'd do.
Yeah, exactly. It's the whole well, I don't want to do something because everyone's telling me to do it. And it's like the vaccination.
Like, I was about to say
yeah, the vax. Yeah, the Squid Game is the new vaccine. It's like get a dose of Squid Game. It's like no, I read about it.
No, I'm not doing it.
No, I'm not gonna do it. Speaking of which, got my first dose this week.
Did ya? Or you getting it?
No, I got it.
Nice.
I got it on Friday.
How'd you feel?
Fine, absolutely fine. I was tired.
Yeah,
but I think that was also due to the fact that I was just tired. But then my arm was killing me the next day. Like that's all I got. I just got like the sore arm, and I couldn't really.
You got
lift it. I was
Pfizer?
like, no, I got Moderna,
Ooh.
which is I know spicy. Which
Wow.
is pretty much the same vaccine as Pfizer. I think there's just a couple of little differences to it. I'm not a bloody vaccinist.
Which means that's good for our listeners.
Because that means we might be able to.
Because within a month we'll both be fully vaxxed.
Which means Missouri.
Which means
We're
Missouri,
coming for you.
Kazakhstan, South Korea.
We're going to do a off-season vintage world tour.
Any country that listens will be there, except for Canada.
So yeah, so if you know anyone in any weird countries, well not weird, any countries that people wouldn't usually want to go to, we'll go there.
I would love to do an episode from North Korea.
We can do it from the border and just see if we can like run like a centimeter, like the most like highly like policed border in the world. See if we can run over like a centimeter, just to say we did a little bit of a podcast. We'll have the mics and we'll like.
I am not doing that at all. You can do that.
Odds. 1 in 50.
Yeah, no thanks.
But yeah, get around Squid Game. If you haven't already watched it, I mean, if you've already watched it, watch it again. Why not? But if you haven't,
I don't think
watched
I could watch it again.
it's a big investment. I was watching a couple of it because Jeremy started watching it with me, but then he went to bed or he went to do something, and I just kept watching
What
it.
did he go to do?
I don't know, flower,
Flower?
a pretty flower.
Nice.
Flower, and then yeah, I kept watching because I was like, fuck it, I'm hooked.
Yeah, it's good.
And then yeah, literally couldn't stop.
I know.
It was absolutely insane.
It's good.
I love shows. That
Season
have,
2?
I'm thinking either season 2 or they might do a movie. But I'd love to, because I don't know how much more you can like expand on the world in a series.
Yeah.
But you can definitely like kind of wrap everything up a little bit more. Yeah, I think you can do it in a movie, like a 2-hour movie or maybe even a 1.5 hour movie.
Yeah, definitely.
But I mean, if they're open to doing a second season, I mean, I'm not going to tell them no. Because I mean, if they're that good at writing a first one, I trust that they'll be able to write the second one.
There's I can't remember what it's called, but there's another one at the moment too.
The animal something animal or Alice in Wonderland or
Alice in Borderland or whatever. Yeah, I did say that.
I heard a lot of good things about it. Mitch
really?
again was watching it.
Yeah, I might watch it tonight.
It looked even more insane.
Maybe we can watch it tonight.
Yeah, maybe. We can finish the whole thing. I'll go to bed early as fuck again.
Yeah, done. Sweet. Nah, I don't know, but there's another Korean show at the moment that's really.
Is it the one about
really
something about spirits?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Because again, I think
Korean cinema's turning it on, but apparently.
Yeah, absolutely. Like they've been doing well for a long time. Like obviously they won Parasite. They won the Academy Award with Parasite. And then I know Train to Busan. Parasite. It's a like thriller about like a wealthy family.
Movie about China.
Parasites. Oh, Jesus. We don't think your parasite's China. Because if we get Chinese listeners, I don't think they can listen, but if we can get Chinese listeners.
Well, you can't listen.
I don't know. It's pretty moderated over there. I think they're probably like they have people listening over like any podcast that try and get in.
Yeah,
like
probably.
listening, and then they'd probably hear anything that we've said and be
We
like,
can always
nope.
try.
We can always try. So if you know anyone in China, tell them to listen to the podcast.
Definitely.
Add it to the world tour.
So, and tell us where we should record from.
Tell us where we should record from in
Hawaii.
China. Oh yeah, Hawaii.
Hawaii's a big one.
Hawaii would be a great one.
Because spam.
Yeah, we could do a spam
Home of the
special.
spam.
We could get some Hawaiian locals in there and tell us all about the greatest methods of eating spam.
If we do go to an international country, we need a videographer to come with us.
We will. So we'll pay you in clout.
Yep. We'll link.
Instagram clout.
Yeah, we'll tag you in our
Tag you
post.
in everything. Get all 133 followers.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
You just pay for your tickets and food.
Yeah, you just pay for everything, and then
You
our
can sleep
tickets
in
and
one of
food.
our rooms.
Yeah, and then we sleep on the floor. I'll sleep on the floor. You can sleep in the bed. I don't care.
Boom. I snore.
Yeah, Kyle does snore. He is a massive snorer.
Big
so
snorer. Big dog, big snore.
Big dog things. So yeah, get ready to hear a lot of. Well, that's very good. You can do it like on command.
Yeah,
it's almost as though you just do it just to piss off whoever you're sleeping with. I can imagine you like going to bed by yourself and just
I'm that person.
quiet as a mouse.
Yeah, probably.
And then you're like someone's in the room. You're like, I've got to dominate. Got to show my dominance.
Got to show them how manly I
Got
am.
to show them how much of an alpha. Yeah, look how deep I can breathe in my sleep.
I'm that person that everyone hates because as soon as my head hits the pillow, I'm fast asleep.
Oh, I'm so jealous. I know a couple of people that are like that. Like, it takes me a little bit. Depends on, like, I don't know. It's like circumstances. Like, if I'm excited for something the next day, like, it'll take me a while to get to sleep. But I can't, like, just go out like a light.
I can bang no matter where I am. My nickname used to be Naughty when I was growing up because I will sleep anywhere. I still will.
And you just nod when people are talking to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But I'm jealous. That's like a superpower, honestly.
It could
It
be.
is like a super. Yeah, it's not a very useful one.
What superpower do you want? To be able to fall asleep straight away?
I'm pretty sure we've asked this on a previous episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had stop time and you had teleport, I think.
Yeah, fucking no. Time travel?
Teleportation, I believe is exactly how you said
Teleportation.
it. Oh,
I regret nothing.
yeah, but I'm jealous of people that can fall asleep instantly. It's a pretty crazy thing. And it'd be useful.
Years of practice.
Yeah. Like if I like in Squid Game when they have like, oh yeah, we'll take it in turns like keeping watch at night. It's like I wouldn't be able to sleep. I don't know any of you. I mean, they're pretty tired because I've been a bit of emotional stress.
Killing each
Haven't
other.
been feet. Well, I mean, yeah.
That's not even a spoiler.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of insinuated. Oh, okay, so no, getting back relaxed. Oh.
I'm impressed that he's laid there on the desk.
No,
for
you can
20
put him
minutes.
anywhere on a pillow and he'll just be like, well, he can't get down. So he has no choice. He's like, well, might as well just fall asleep. I can't go anywhere. I can't do anything.
So last week, my little rant,
Yeah.
it got a lot of traction.
A lot of traction, yeah.
A lot of responses.
Yeah. Did you have anyone repeating what I said or were they all just like backing you up?
One person made a very good point, and I really wish I had made it in that episode. That because you said just unfollow it, just stop watching.
Just stop watching it. You're pissing yourself off.
Exactly. But Sam made a comment that it's like a car crash. You can't look away, which is very true.
Yeah, actually, that's a pretty good point. Well, it's like anything bad happening. It's like you don't want to watch it, but then you're just like,
I love
bad things.
This is probably sound really bad, but like, I love watching people in pain. Like, just like not in a bad way.
That does sound quite sadistic.
No, like not in a bad way, but
like not in like a you're like you're not enjoying them in pain, but it's just something about
like you know, like when you watch
fear of
like if you watch those hospital shows and stuff.
Yeah. Well, it's like it's like the Saw movies or anything like that.
Oh no, I hate
like,
I hate horror movies.
Yeah, but
I can't deal with it.
But they're the definition of watching people in pain. But it's the same. Like that's like that mindset is the exact same as the people that enjoy those movies. Like they enjoy watching them because it's so sadistic and so like fucked up.
But I don't like horror movies because they're scary.
Is it because we're the generation that grew up and watching like videos of like fucked up shit on the internet?
Probably.
Like beheadings and just because we had access to all that.
Did you ever watch the fucking hanging of Osama bin Laden? Was it? No, not Osama bin Laden.
He wasn't hung.
Muhammad
shot by
Hassan.
seals. Nah, honestly, probably. I've probably seen it.
So they hung. This is real dark. They hung Muhammad Hassan.
Talking about people dying on the internet.
And his brother, and being fucking like 13 or whatever it was. It's like, yeah, sick. I'll watch it.
Yeah.
So they hung Muhammad Hassan. He hung all right. Well,
yeah, they got him all right. That noose was tied right around his neck.
he hung as good as he could be hung. And then
And he was hung, yeah.
And then his brother, like, so you've obviously seen movies where people get hung, and he's like gone, and he's got like that first bounce up,
Yeah.
and then on the second one, his fucking head came off.
Oh, well, I mean,
Fun,
if I was getting hung, I would probably rather a death like that.
Would you?
Then, because a lot of, like, not all of them die straight away. A lot of them can, like, get strangled. Or, like, they break their neck and then they're just hanging there, like, with their spine getting pulled. Yeah, it's not nice.
Hectic.
But, yeah, it's
Sick.
like, I think it was my mum that I was having a conversation with about, like,
Getting hung.
about just the internet in general, about, like, what we've had access to from a young age.
Oh, yeah, it's
that
fucked
isn't
up.
filtered.
The internet is
And I was just telling her, like, yeah, I've seen, like, beheadings and like people getting shot in war and stuff like that. She's like, "What?" And I'm like, "Yeah." Welcome,
Do you remember?
Welcome to the internet. Like,
I remember
anything's
this
there.
very clearly. I was living in Sydney, and it was when that reporter got shot on live television.
I remember
and
that,
we were
yeah.
fucking watching it.
I'm pretty sure I was watching it like as
Live.
it happened. Yeah, well,
Yeah.
not live, but I was watching
Something
the,
had happened.
The footage like as soon as it was online. I was
it
like,
was on Reddit or
I was
something.
like, surely this isn't accurate. And then yeah, it's just a dude.
And then we were talking.
and it was a dude filming it as well. I think the
Yeah.
dude filmed it, and then the live. Yeah, man, that was. Yeah.
That was a twisted one to watch.
Yeah.
And then that fucking, I don't want to get into it, but
Yeah. So it,
the Kiwi one.
What fucked up videos have you watched on the internet?
Yeah, what do you enjoy watching? Do you like people in pain?
Do you like people in pain? Do you like watching the Saw movies? Do you have that weird like horror fetish?
So
where
I
it's just
I fucking hate horror movies. But
I've learned. I'm learning to enjoy them. Someone told me it's like just being on a roller coaster. Like just you gotta ride the fear and like ride the It's more enjoyable for me if I'm watching it with a group of friends.
nah.
Because then you can hide in the whole like run, bitch, run.
But like my favorite series is Nightmare on Elm Street.
But they're not really like they're not horror in the
They're
traditional
too old to
sense.
be horror.
Yeah, because it's like it's not scary anymore.
Like I love Freddy Krueger.
Because it just looks like it. But there was also a lot of humor in those movies. Like he added like it was like that sadistic kind of like like funniness to it.
So,
but the whole concept was terrifying. I found of Nightmare on Elm Street.
my leg sleeve is Nightmare theme.
Yeah, is that the one with Alice Cooper?
Yeah. So because fun fact, so on the front of my leg I have "Welcome to My Nightmare," which is an Alice Cooper song, and then I got Alice Cooper's face, and then next week, 2 weeks time, I got the rest coming, which will be
Nice.
Freddy Krueger and all that. So just a random fucking fact for you, a little nerd moment. In the movies, Nightmare on Elm Street,
Isn't
the mum gets raped in prison, like by all these dudes, and that's how Freddy is formed. Like that's how she falls pregnant, and they don't know who the dad is. And
Yeah.
Alice Cooper plays the dad, raises him like his own.
damn? That's a very Alice Keeper thing to do. Alice Keeper.
Alice Keeper.
Alice Keeper.
Alice
thing to
keep
do.
my kids.
But
Yeah,
damn,
just random.
wow, that's heavy. This has been a heavy episode.
This has been a dark, sadistic episode.
We've
had a really depressing
I mean,
week.
it's October. We're in spooky season.
Oh, I got a good fucking petrol station story.
Ooh, there we go. That'll lighten the mood.
Yeah, it will. It fucking will. It's a good one too. It's a happy story.
Oh, I love a good happy petrol station story because we haven't had any.
So it
All of the
was.
rage.
What's today? Tuesday.
It is the 5th.
So it would have been last Thursday night. I went to my local petrol station to get fuel about 3 a.m. Anyway,
The same one where you always go to get the pies and sausage. Saucy rolls.
see my mate. So anyway, so I'm in there. I'm having a chat to my mate who works there. It's about close. Wow. It's 3 a.m. I'm in there, not wearing a mask. Just fucking.
Not giving a fuck. I
Yeah.
got my vaccination, bro. I can't.
My mate gives me the pie.
Nice.
The AFP walk in because they're right near there, and the cop goes to me, "Where's your mask?"
Did you say I have asthma?
No, I didn't.
Because you do.
I just said to him, I'm like, I forgot it's in the car. And he goes, "Should you be wearing it?" And I was like, "Probably." And he goes, "Did you check in?" I was like, "Yeah, I did not check in." And then the cop just goes, "Okay then." And I walk out and he follows me out and he comes to my car and he goes, "Where's your mask?" And I was like, "Here." And he goes, "You don't have one." I said, "Fucking hell, mate." So I pulled out, I have like a box, like a full box of like 50 masks.
Yeah, you got to have them these days.
And I said, "Here they are." And then he goes, "Oh, can I pinch one? My colleague doesn't have one." I was like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah,
That's
sure."
a good turn.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. The
It was
AFP not harassing someone. Who'd have known?
Yeah, I know.
Well, kind of actually harassing
They obviously didn't know who I was.
Harassing you. You don't know who I am. You don't know that I'm going to put you on blast on a podcast that like 100 people listen to.
Yeah, officer.
Yeah, you're fucked now. They're going to listen to this because I'm pretty sure they have to.
Hope you don't want to go to South Korea.
Your officer number was 5179.
So yeah, that was my random story.
Nice. That was a nice little story. Much better than the watching beheading videos.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Definitely. So the internet should be cancelled, pretty much.
Yeah. Which leads us to, which we might make a common segment.
We probably should.
Yeah, because it's a good one.
Yeah,
we were talking about last week and just like people on the internet that piss you off. Because again, that last week, that was a big part of like what that whole rant was about. Just people on the internet that piss you off. So we were trying to think of a name for one. We've kind of come across why the internet should be cancelled.
We need theme music for it.
We need theme music for it.
That'll do.
That'll do.
Always
That'll do
fine.
for now. Yeah, we'll go with that. That's a good
Okay.
one. We don't use that one enough. We're just essentially it's just trying to think of people that are online or anything online that just pisses you off and you think, Jesus, we need to just cull this whole thing right now. So I had two that I could come up with on the spot. One which I had thought of instantly because it was always a thing in like school that like just was one of my biggest pet peeves about people online, and it's a very teenage thing to do. So you would have known, or you would have seen back in school, or if you're still in school, if you're listening, People that post like really cryptic statuses, but then shut anything down when someone tries to ask them about it.
It is fun though. Surely you've done it.
So it's like the
I'm
if
guilty.
I have,
I'm guilty
let's
of
put it this
doing
way:
it.
if I have, I've deleted it by now because it's come up in my memories, and I'm like, nope.
Nope. Don't need that coming back.
So like an example would be like, someone posting a status being like, can't take this shit anymore.
Oh yeah,
And
that's
someone
good.
replies straight away like, what's up, babe? Or what's up, man? Like, don't want to talk about it.
Like on MySpace days.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
Can't
if you
deal
can
with
remember
it anymore.
MySpace, Can't deal with it anymore.
Feeling
over this shit.
Feeling
sad.
angry, sad.
Angry. And then someone's like, oh yeah, like what's up, man? Like want to talk about it? And like, no. Don't
Nah.
want to talk about it.
DM me, hun.
DM me. Oh my God, DM me, babe. Or like when you're in hospital and so you post like, oh man, this is the worst. And then you post like at hospital. It's like,
yeah,
what's wrong?
I've
It's like-
definitely done the hospital one.
and it's like, what's wrong? It's like, nothing. It's like, well, oh yeah.
So
Why
you're
is
just there
nothing-
for no
So
reason?
you're just chilling at hospital, are you? But yeah, and it's like if you don't want to talk about it, why are you putting it onto a service which is encouraging people talking about it? Like that pissed that it made me so mad back in the day, and
Still makes me mad.
still makes me mad thinking
Because-
about it. Like no one does that anymore.
Yes, they do. Those people that I ranted about last week do dumb
okay.
shit like that. About the fucking
True.
house.
Oh yeah. Like
Moving boxes.
making a big deal about something,
And then asked me a question
and it's like, nah,
and didn't answer any of the
I'm not
fucking
going to
questions.
talk about it. Don't want to talk about it, babe. DM me.
Exactly.
Oh, attention seeking at its finest.
Or-
So that was my first one, and then the other one was just sports fans in comments, like, oh my God, terrible takes, like a lot of racism,
Oh,
a
yes.
lot of just like
Sports people get stupid.
dumb motherfucker. And that's the one thing, like I love sports, but I do admit that because like sports isn't like one group. It's like a big range of people, but I do admit that a lot of people that love sports are pretty dumb, me included. And so you're more likely to get really dumb takes or really dumb comments or just like
Sport,
offensive comments. Oh,
the zook's up.
do you want to get down, buddy?
Sport is meant to bring the world together, not separate us.
Yeah. Well, look at Kaepernick taking a knee and then all the people that are like, that's it.
Don't even start.
Never
me on
watching
Kaepernick.
the AFL,
You know what?
NFL ever again.
Kaepernick's point.
Here we go.
Yeah, here we go. Kaepernick's point, I understand, and I'm not against that. The fact that teams asked him to come and play, but he's
Oh, yeah.
then
No,
turned
I'll
them
be-
down because he reckons he's worth more money,
I'm-
and then turned
yeah.
around and said everyone's racist. Like, no, teams have offered for you to come and try out for the team and offered you less money
And you
because
thought
you haven't played for
yeah.
fucking 4 years.
And your value, you thought your own value was too high. I
Exactly.
do agree with that. I do agree that, like, I assume there were a lot of teams that
Players still take knees now, and
there
they're
were a
still
lot
playing.
Of, there were a lot of teams that wouldn't want to take him because they don't want the
Yeah, because he's
media-
turned around
they
and
don't
said he
want
won't
media
play.
hubbub. No, but like I think it wouldn't have been every team that would have been like, oh no, we want you. Like here's an offer, and he would have been like no. But I think there would have been some teams that were like, we don't want to deal with that like
because
media circus.
remember when he came out and he's like, I might play or whatever, like he fucking half will play. Like you don't want someone who's so wishy-washy.
Yeah, you want someone committed.
Yeah, exactly. You want someone who's going to fucking play week in, week out and not fucking like Kyrie Irving. Fucking the fucking cafe down the road gave him a bad coffee, so he's taking 2 weeks off.
Oh, I mean, have you ever had bad coffee?
Yeah, and then I just go to the shop and get another one
Yeah.
and move on with my fucking life.
Well, it's the US, so you're bound to have a bad coffee no matter where you go.
I drink black coffee, so
Okay.
I don't care.
Yeah, but it's still shit.
But like everything, I really want to make a comment, but it's going to sound dumb and it'll probably get us a lot of hate. So I'll make it anyway.
I'll let you know if it's a dumb comment or not.
I am very big on mental health and making sure players and people, like everyone in society,
Is okay.
But I feel like there's players
That use it.
that abuse the fucking point of it.
Well, I think
the
that's not
lights are
even
gonna
that's
turn off.
like that's not even just that one because the PlayStation's going to rest mode probably, but that's not even like just in sport. I feel like it's in a lot of aspects of life, like where you'll use your mental health as a
scapegoat.
Yeah, a scapegoat. Or you'll use it as like an excuse almost. Oh, wow, that's good timing. Well done. Do I keep rambling or are we going to cut it? It's because it goes into rest mode like automatically. But it's one of those things, and it's like hard to judge it as well, because even if that person is using it as an excuse, you can't really just shut them down. Like,
yeah, exactly. You can't be like, fucking, we know you're not mentally fucking.
Because for some people, putting that at the forefront of their personality might be their coping mechanism.
But if you're a GM of a team and you've got a player who's sat out, say, 8 out of fucking 12 weeks due to mental health, are you going to re-sign that player?
Yeah, because that's the thing. At the end of the day, it is still a business where the whole concept of it is winning.
Like, I don't care how good you are.
You can have a good player relationship with you. Like, you can have a good relationship with your players, but at the end of the day, they'll still need to give you something in return.
Exactly. Like,
so unless you're like balling out every week that you play, and then you're like, oh, I just need a bit of time.
Yeah, but I'm not paying you fucking millions of dollars to fucking sit out for more than 50% of the season.
Well, we're definitely not. Not yet. Wait till we buy a sports team first.
I will fucking run myself into the ground for the team before I take a fucking mental health day.
Next minute, you become a famous player, and you're just like, fuck, this is actually pretty hard.
I'm sick of these fans.
Man, this coffee was really bad.
This coffee was bad. I need 4 weeks off.
A little bit of time off. Kyrie was right.
Oh, I didn't bring names into it.
You said Kyrie.
Yeah, but not about the whole fucking
mental health thing.
Yeah.
Nah, I love Kyrie.
I fucking hate Kyrie.
Go the Nets.
Fuck Kyrie.
Nets are going all the way.
Kyrie's a piece of fucking trash.
But yeah,
not because of his mental health, because he's a fucking coward.
But that's the other thing. And that actually mental health part leads in about the sports fans. Like,
yeah, fans are shit.
Their messages would be so shit. You make one little fuck up in a game.
Oh yeah, 100%. Fans are the worst people in the world,
especially like football fans, like soccer. Like, they're just the amount of racial abuse they send is ridiculous.
It's so fucking disgusting. But we can't stop it.
No, well, we can. We just have to hunt them all down and put them in a Squid Game.
Ooh,
you've been making racist comments online, so now you must play for your life. I'd watch that, but then that would be the instance where I'm like, yes, make them feel pain. Like, I wouldn't have any empathy towards them.
Do you know what I want to do just once in my life?
Play Squid Game?
Nah. Rip someone's tooth out.
That might be the weirdest thing I've ever heard you say. Get the fuck away from it. Just once. Why?
I'm in a real dark place at the moment.
You are. Do you want to talk, man?
Maybe I need 3 weeks off the podcast.
Do you want to talk to our fans about this?
Yeah, I had a bad coffee this morning.
It's actually where did you get this from? It's a good coffee. I like
the coffee shop just there.
Oh, really? Yeah, they do good coffee. Their food's overpriced, but they do good coffee.
Is it?
Yeah, it's pretty like, it's like $16 for a shitty little sandwich.
True.
But it's like a nice sandwich, but it's not much. It's just like a little toasty.
No, the coffee was nice.
Yeah.
Coffee wasn't expensive. Cheap as.
Yeah. Do you have a little rant to go on from the people that hate you online?
Holy
fuck. I did my one, but
I have rants. And it's probably aimed at the same fucking two people
again. Can't stop.
Can't stop, won't
again,
stop.
It's like a car crash.
Exactly.
Got to watch it.
So after the last rant, Ryan and I both received a couple of messages of people saying,
I know who this is.
Yeah, I know exactly who this is. And they were talking about both of the people. Surprisingly amazing. So anyway, this week I thought, you know what? I'm going to fucking be better. I'm going to take Ryan's advice. I unfollowed, but they keep getting sent to me, so I keep watching. So the point of unfollowing was stupid. But using... This is going to be so hypocritical because we're literally using a dog right now.
Using cute things.
Using a dog in a video, but the video is still just about your tits. Like, it does my head in.
Yeah. Well, that's the same thing as like making it about anything. Like, I'm trying
to keep this one tame. I'm trying not to be as crazy as last week. Like, fuck, you don't need to use the fucking dog.
We know what the video's there for.
Or doing exercises.
Although, again,
you do exercises on the floor and the dog fucking comes up and jumps on you and you're like...
I love those ones. There's a lot of those online.
That's so it's so dumb.
It's just me doing yoga. Look, my dog. He wants to join in as well.
We get it. You go to the fucking gym. We get it. You're exercising. Fuck. We couldn't figure that out by the 20,000 stories a day of you in your fucking gym wear that you bought but want to fucking advertise it like you fucking sponsored.
But I will say, though, any video on the internet with a dog, I'm a big fan. So, you know.
I'm not a fan of these ones.
If anything, I'd actually be an advocate of adding more dogs to videos.
Dogs look like fucking... The dogs these chicks are posting look like fucking rats anyway.
Hey.
Zuko's not a rat. Zuko's cute.
What do you mean?
We know Zuko. It's
very rat-like.
Fuck. Like, it does my head in.
Do you want to get down?
And then,
I'm worried.
what's the thing at the moment? Actually, this is one of the questions. One of the questions was, someone said, Kyle, as the influencer that you are, have you been to Cali Beach Club yet?
And have you?
No, I have not been to Cali Beach Club. If you catch me at Cali Beach Club, I don't even know. Call fucking...
Rip my tooth out.
Yeah, call someone to help me because I'm in a dark
I
place.
am not there.
I
willingly.
should not be
You
there.
want to get down? Is that what's happening? I think it's...
But, like, if you go to a bar, why do you have to put up 50 gazillion fucking stories about it?
Yeah, I don't know. But,
Like,
I've seen a lot of posts from... I think that seems like one of those influencer bars.
It's like fucking... Yeah, it is. It fucking is. And yet, the go for the opening, you had to have an invite, which we obviously didn't open the request for. Because otherwise we would have been there.
Yeah. I mean, we've got a lot of invites for a lot of bars. So,
yeah, exactly.
It's hard to keep track. So just keep
top-
sending them in. We'll go to one eventually.
The top influencers on the Gold Coast that we are.
Yeah, absolutely.
No,
I mean,
just-
we've influenced
oh.
Kazakhstan. Have any of those influencers got followers from Kazakhstan?
Exactly.
Probably not.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I just don't understand why you got to throw up a video with every drink you get.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then these chicks...
well, because they're influencers. It's what they do. Oh, fuck me, dude. It's all they know.
Oh my God, I'm having a shot of tequila. Oh my God, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon and I work at 8 a.m. tomorrow. Like, oh, fuck.
Been there.
Like,
Yeah,
fuck, it's...
oh, wait.
2 o'clock in the
I thought
afternoon.
you meant 2 o'clock in the morning.
No.
I know, yeah. Yeah, that's a bit.
And then all through the week, it's... I'm such a grandma.
Wasn't it the whole the whole influencer thing is making your life seem more
A lot better than what it
exciting
fucking is.
Yeah,
It's
But
just
like,
fucking dumb. And
that's
then
what gets views, man.
self-diagnosing fucking injuries online.
well, I've self-diagnosed everything I've ever had. I've got like cancer. I've got like
Do you make sure you put up a story about
AIDS.
it on Instagram?
no because well I'm not an influencer.
I just
yet.
Googled this and I figured out that I have stage 4 lymphoma.
Catch us back in like a year when we're famous.
Yeah, this will be freezing cold takes.
And we'll be doing the exact same thing.
It'll be us
But
at
we'll be
Cali
doing it
Beach
from
Club.
like shitty club, shitty bars, shitty pub. That's what we should do. We should do like a vlog from like pubs. And just be like, yep, here's my first beer. Look, here's all the people. Just like the
exactly.
dodgy looking locals just sitting there like, what the fuck are you filming me for, mate?
Dress up like we're going to fucking Cali Beach Club, but fucking go to some dive bar.
Go to some dive bar, yeah.
Just act like
I
fuckwits.
do get around a good dive
Fuck.
bar. I mean, we always act like fuckwits anyway, but
I'm behaving myself. I'm not going to rip people apart because too many people knew who they were. One, watched the fucking preview.
did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
know.
did he?
That was such a fucking...
Did they?
That was such an influencer thing of me. Oh, actually, no, I do have a good one. I got a fucking good one. So when they fucking put up a post and then they put up the story, what are you doing?
I think Zuko pooped in the room. I think I can smell shit. Zuko, I swear to God. Get up. No. He's just going to sit there and look at me.
Uh-oh.
We'll find it later.
Well, that's good because this is a fucking shit story. So when chicks fucking put up a post and then they get on their story and they're just like, you all have girlfriends, so don't like my photo or sneak into my DMs.
Oh, yeah. It's like, you know why all those guys are
But then you're happy to post a photo with a dude and say, my best friend, but the dude has a missus.
Damn.
She's got nothing to worry about. I wouldn't touch him. He's my best friend.
Heard that one before.
That's fucking haven't we all?
Heard that one
That is
before.
fucking hypocritical as fuck.
Look, I'm not saying you need to be cautious of the guy best friends of the females, but there's a lot of guys out there that know why they're their chick's best friend.
Fucking chicks.
One day she'll love me.
Bro. I don't know.
Chicks,
I don't
man.
know.
She'll get him, bro.
Fucking chicks, bro. Anyway,
Bro.
we should change the subject before I get fucking stupid.
Yeah, we're burning through the time. We
Start
haven't
naming
even
names.
talked about the last...
Hit it. Go. Hit NFL.
NFL.
Rip the Band-Aid off.
well, we had a good bloody week for the Seahawks. And
Fuck the 49ers.
Rip the Band-Aid off. Yeah, I'll try and do this even quicker.
49ers suck. Dolphins suck.
That score's going off. Let's see. Dolphins suck. Bengals, Jags. That was a good game. That was a great... All the Thursday night games have been amazing so far.
I have not watched one game this week.
Bengals got up. Yeah, it's too busy, man. Bengals got up, but that was a good one. Jags,
Except for today's,
again,
I haven't
looking
seen
bad.
anything.
Jets finally got a win. Oh my, both New York teams, 0-3, finally got a win, and both of them were against. Well, Atlanta's not a decent team, but Jets beat the Titans.
Did Giants win as well?
Yeah, they beat Atlanta. Both of them in overtime, I'm pretty sure. Bears got up over the Lions. I think that was pretty predictable. Yeah, Dolphins, Colts. I'm sorry. Sorry, man. But Colts aren't terrible. They've versed a couple of hard teams so far.
Suck.
Vikings, Browns was a really low-scoring game, but Browns got up. Again, both teams that the Seahawks lost to have lost to pretty average. Well, fucking Titans lost to the Jets. That just looks terrible for us. Washington. Oh no, it was Washington that beat the Falcons. That was a good game, 34-30. Bills. That's the second shutout this year.
I hate the Bills.
40-0. God, Texans got absolutely pumped. Giants. Oh, Giants beat the Saints. What the fuck? It doesn't make any sense. The Saints are meant to be good, but yeah, Giants beat them in overtime. Chiefs pumped the Eagles. Well, didn't pump
The
them,
whole
but
season sucks.
this season's going crazy.
This season's shit.
Cowboys beat Panthers. Cowboys are looking really good. I think they're actually going to be a shout for the NFC this year. Seahawks beat the 49ers. Got the jersey on right now, repping it. Wouldn't be repping it. Actually, I'd probably wear it even if they lost.
I have my Giants jersey.
I'm a day
in the
one
car.
only. But 49ers. Luke, how do you like them apples? Cardinals Rams was a great game. NFC West battle. I tipped the Rams to win.
Go the
And
Rams.
Cardinals absolutely pumped them at home. So Packers beat the Steelers. Poor Steelers are not looking good. Big Ben's got to retire.
Big Ben's done.
He's done.
Big Ben is done.
Ravens beat the Broncos, a defensive slug. Bucks beat the Patriots. That was closer than I thought it was going to be.
We should have music for this segment.
Brady's return. Yeah, we should have the Fox music. The even the Eye of the Tiger. That'd be a good one.
Well,
No, well that's the. I don't think it's. Yeah, I guess it's news. And then Chargers Raiders are going at the moment, and Chargers are up, which is not a surprise at all.
and we put the music on for the last one.
And Austin Eckler is popping off, so my fantasy team is happy. There you go, off like a
Beautiful.
Band-Aid.
Done.
NFL looking good.
And we'll do a quick rundown on the NRL. Rabbitohs suck. Rabbitohs deserve the loss.
Penrith
Panthers win. Penrith would be
celebrate.
fucking flipping out right now.
Everyone go celebrate. If
God,
you're in
I wish I was
Penrith,
back in
Fuck
Penrith.
the lockdown.
Oh, I
Go
wish I was
party.
back.
You deserve it.
I had mates throwing up stories of their streets and that after the game. Holy fuck me dead.
Yeah, good time.
COVID's going to run wild through there.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
as
bro.
long as it doesn't come up here, because I'm going away to Noosa for the weekend.
Yeah,
I want
sick
to have 3
invite.
days.
How's
off
Ryan
work.
going away with all the boys and doesn't invite me?
It's not even all the boys.
Coward.
It's not even all the boys. It's
Coward.
like me and Joe
Who else?
and Nick Stanford. That's
And?
about it. Oop, he's full name on air, ladies. Go look him up.
Isn't he in a relationship? Isn't he?
We're not going to go into that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm
Cut
sorry.
that.
Wow, that's fucking awkward.
We'll just beep that part out.
Sorry. No one,
Um,
see, this is what happens. No one involves me in anything. And then we make dumb fucking errors like this.
We'll beep that out and back to it. Yeah, I'm going to Noosa for the
I'm
weekend.
not beeping anything out.
What? Yeah, okay.
It's his fault for not telling me.
True. He didn't message you at all.
He should have messaged
Selfish bastard.
me. I know. I thought we were besties.
But yeah, so hopefully we don't go to lockdown, even though we said we would, and we're Nostradamuses, so it's probably going to happen.
It's going to happen in
Thursday.
3 days.
Thursday night, they're
time.
going to announce a lockdown, and my weekend will be ruined.
Oh, I'd love that. I
Yeah.
would fucking love that.
That's going to happen.
That'd be payback.
But yeah,
So-
there you go. That's the NRL.
Yeah, NRL, fucking that happened. Now all the boys are getting charged for coke possession.
Off-season tings.
Off-season vintage things.
Off-season tings.
Yeah, so that's fun. So, yeah, and our guest was meant to be here today, but she
She had uni. She's
has to focus on her future.
focusing on her studies.
I actually
what a
have been,
loser.
I've actually been talking to her. I have something very interesting to chat with her about.
Yeah. Yeah, she's a good girl. But absolute dog for missing us today.
She's a good girl.
Yeah, she's an absolute G. Her name starts with a G as well. She's literally a G. But no, she's a good egg. But
So,
focusing on her studies, what a nerd. Fucking
So
nerd.
hopefully we can get her on in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, she said she finishes uni soon, so we'll get
get
her
her
on.
on.
We'll figure it out.
We will have another guest though.
But so all the girls listening, we'll get you your segment soon about men.
I reckon we just I'll get a couple of chicks on. I know a few chicks.
You know a couple of girls. Well, oh man, jealous.
Oh yeah, I know some chicks.
I know some chicks, bro.
Oh bro, I got
They all
fucking
think they
hella bitches.
Bro, they froth the off-season vintage. They think it's so hot.
These chicks fucking love the big dog.
But yeah, we'll have.
She'll be on.
We'll have.
We
another
also
guest that
might
doesn't
have another
shit
guest,
somewhere
which
in the room.
I have to speak to Ryan about.
Smell it.
But we might have another guest on
Ooh.
very
Exciting.
shortly.
All right, going to the factory.
Go, hit it.
All right, so
Hold
I
up.
have. Let's get that banjo going.
It's working.
So I was inspired by Squid Games, and South Korea. I'm loving you at the moment. Everything about you.
Our listener.
Our listeners in South Korea. Yeah, we had one. I
One
think.
listener in
One
South
listener in
Korea.
South Korea. So this is for you. This is 11 facts about South Korea.
That you probably already know.
So if you didn't know, this is the first one. So South Korea, even though it's north of Australia, it would have been called North Korea, but there's already a North Korea. And so instead of calling that one North of Korea, they just called it South Korea. That was a dumb joke. That's not a fact.
I was going to say, what, the world base is their fucking location of
Oh,
us?
Australia, yeah, we're the center of the universe. So children born in South Korea are considered 1 year old when they are born. And they turn 2 on the next lunar year. I thought that was actually genuinely really interesting.
So they do lunar.
Yeah. 100 days after their birth, a celebration is held for the baby. So I thought that was actually really cool.
Wait, so
genuinely a cool
you're
fact.
only one for...
So you're 1 when you're born.
For 100 days?
I don't know. I think so, maybe? I don't know. It doesn't have any more information in my fact sheet.
Doesn't matter.
So South Korea is the world leader in internet connectivity. Crazy. 92% of the country's population are internet users. So it's sad that only one of them listens to this podcast, but hey.
Yeah. Wow.
Come on, man.
What's the population?
Where y'all at? That's not a fact that exists on this sheet, so unfortunately I don't have that one for you. Taekwondo is a national sport. So there you go.
I feel like I knew that.
Taekwondo challenge. They invented it, or it's been believed to be invented approximately 2,000 years ago. So that's insane.
Back in 20.
Yeah, so I reckon Jesus.
21.
I reckon Jesus probably. No, this is Taekwondo.
So Jesus is South Korean.
Jesus is, yeah, absolutely.
What's their religion? Buddhism? Hindu?
I'm not too sure.
Fuck, these are horrible facts if he doesn't know population or religion.
All right, sorry. These are interesting facts, not like basic facts about countries. Jeez, come on.
Welcome to our country facts.
So red. Do you have any red ink on you?
Yeah.
So red ink is considered bad luck in South Korea. Writing a person's name in the color signifies the person is dead or will die soon. Do you have any names written in red ink?
No.
All right, well, there you go. You're not.
Or actually, no.
No? All right. Well, I think you might be all right then.
Kind of.
Do you have the number 4 tatted on you? Oh, is that a K for King?
Kyle.
Oh, you're.
Of course it's King.
You're going to die soon,
What was that?
Do you have the number 4 written on you anywhere? Because it's bad luck.
No, only 13.
Written the same way as the Chinese character for death.
Ooh,
the number is often replaced with the letter F, such as when using an elevator. So F means 4.
Oh, actually, I did know that.
That's pretty cool. Have you eaten well is the common greeting in South Korea, used in the same way as like, how are you?
That's my fucking country.
Yeah, I know. Have you eaten Korean food? Oh, it's amazing. Korean fried chicken.
Korean barbecue.
Yeah, Korean barbecue and Korean fried chicken. Oh my God.
Fuck, now I want Korean.
Soul Bistro. Shout out to Soul Bistro if you can get around it. It's in Brizzy. It's some of the juiciest chicken you're ever going to have.
We'll go to Soul Bistro.
Teaching is one of the most prestigious and well-paying jobs in the country.
Teaching?
On average, they make $2,500 a month.
Wow, that's fat.
That's fat.
Is that won?
No, I think that's American dollars.
These trash wage.
Because all we roll around is American dollars.
So the cost of living is a lot cheaper.
I don't think so. I think they might have a problem. Well, I mean, if you watch,
it's like $3.5 grand.
If you watch Squid Games, apparently life can be pretty hard over there at the moment.
Yeah, true.
South Korean students are required to take a university entrance exam known as the Sunyong. On the morning of the test, friends and family gather at high schools to give out candy and wish students good luck. Where the fuck was that during the HSC? I would have loved some candy. It is a law in South Korea. This one's great. That online banking and shopping must be done through Internet Explorer.
Is that even a thing anymore?
Well, I thought they stopped updating it, but maybe they do. It's just like they're just going to need to like refresh it over and over again. It's like
South Korea is the only country that uses Internet Explorer.
Internet Explorer, yeah. So maybe they're keeping the stats. I mean, the like funds up for Internet Explorer.
Well, they do have the most internet use in the world.
They do. And this one's crazy. The world's first astronomical lab, the Cheomseong-dae Observatory, I'm assuming I said that right, located in South Korea. It was built in the mid-600s.
True.
And it's still operating. Well, I'm assuming it's still operating.
Around the time they made Taekwondo.
Well, about 1,400 years after. I mean, 600 years after, but
same.
Bit of a difference. But yeah, there you go.
I
Facts about South Korea. They were actually kind of cool. I want to go to South Korea now.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind.
I mean, I've always wanted to go, but
I haven't.
I hear they have good soul.
Hot
day,
boy.
Where's my wait? Oh, the
other way, bros.
I hear they have good soul. Damn it, there was a laughter one. Fuck. Oh, nope. Oh, I'm just going to give it up.
Yeah, so... yeah, I wouldn't mind going to South Korea, though.
Yeah.
Maybe we could go there first.
Absolutely.
They're still laughing. There you go, they're done.
Are they?
What are you doing?
I'm just getting back to that.
Don't touch buttons.
I know, that happened last week. We fucked it up, didn't we?
Yes, you did.
Alrighty. Everyone's favorite segment.
Everyone fucking does love this segment, too.
Yeah. It's because
we do get a lot of messages about it.
It's because the audience is funnier than us, and this is where they get to shine.
Question time with Kyle and Ryan. We should actually get an intro for that.
Yeah. like the song, but do you want to go first or do you want me to go first?
Should Queensland get daylight savings or do you just hate cows?
No, fuck daylight savings. I've never enjoyed it. I think it's stupid. And no, the cows, I'm pretty sure it's, again, I think it's the other way around. I'm pretty sure the cows hate daylight savings. Or maybe I'm getting that wrong. Maybe the cows enjoy getting woken up.
I like daylight savings. Because I work in I used to work in New South Wales and I live in Queensland.
See, I think the problem is
I enjoy that
we grew up on the border.
Yeah, it's shit if you live on the border.
Shit if you live on the border of one state that does it, one state that doesn't.
It's only good if you work in New South and live in Queensland.
Yeah, if you live completely on one side of it, you're not even going to care. But that was funny explaining that to people that don't live near the border. They're like, well, I never thought about it that way. I'm like, I know.
Yeah, because you're self-absorbed.
Because you're self-absorbed. You don't think about us.
You don't think about us
in
at all.
One of the most nice places in Australia. You don't think about us. How was your night out in the valley the other night? Did you have fun with your friends? Yes, I did. It was great. Thank you.
Another night that Kyle wasn't invited to.
Another night that Kyle wasn't invited to.
Standard. Imagine if Ryan invited me out one night.
So we went to a bar.
When do I get the invite?
You never come up. When do you ever visit me apart from the podcast?
I'm always up here.
True, that's a good point.
I stay here like once a week.
Shut up. I'll get my statement was wrong, okay? We went to a bar and I thought it was a different place because when I looked it up on Google, it looked like the same place as this other place. I was like, oh yeah, it's a bit like laid back hipster. So I wore like t-shirt, pants, cap, kind of looked like a drug dealer. We got there and everyone was dressed nice as fuck. And I was like, oh no.
Tattoos allowed?
Oh dear. Well, I got in with a couple of little ones, so that's fine. But yeah, no, that wasn't good. So I looked like a absolute piece of shit.
So Ryan's a drug dealer.
But I was pretty drunk, so I was having a good vibe, good times. But yes, I did have a nice night. Thank you. Thank you for the question, mate.
Is it me? Yes, mate. Yeah. Why do sports players wear ski goggles when celebrating with champagne? They look like idiots. I am a big fan of it.
I'm the other way around, yeah. I think the ski goggles look dope as fuck.
I like it. So you don't get champagne in your eyes.
Yeah, plus it's just, I don't know. Like, I love the snow look anyway.
I can't wait for somebody to wear, like, swimming goggles.
We should make that a thing.
Like, who's going to be the player?
Yeah, who's going to be the first one? It sounds like an Australian thing. I'd imagine Australian.
I feel like someone should be doing it.
So I feel like someone definitely has. College, probably.
Johnny Manziel.
But no, I don't know. I don't know why it became a thing.
I love a whole fucking ski goggle and cigar look.
I think it looks sick, yeah. I think it's just extra. I think it's just one of those things that makes you look extra, especially after a win.
I'm all for it.
Yeah. Why does it get so hot in Brisbane, Ryan? I don't fucking know, and I hate it.
I know this answer.
Because we have no ozone layer.
I can tell you. Because heat goes to the bottom of a hole.
And we're in a hole.
In Brisbane. And when you fill such hole with so much concrete, concrete attracts more heat.
Yeah.
Therefore, concrete in a hole gets hot.
Yeah.
Therefore, Brisbane hot.
And we're like too far inland from the coast. So
Welcome
no
to school with Dr. Kyle.
Dr. Kyle. There's no sea breeze either.
Dr. Big
too
Dog.
far in, like just too far inland.
This is why Brisbane is a hole.
Oh, I hate it.
Gold Coast.
I absolutely hate
Beautiful sea breeze.
But yeah, that's why. It sucks. I fucking hate it.
Just move out of Brisbane and go to fucking the Gold Coast. Sorted.
I'm not even going to answer that. Like, give that any time with a response.
Oh, it's my turn.
Not a fan of the Gold Coast.
Are you gay if you blow in your missus' mouth, but then she kisses you and you taste it? So she hasn't swallowed, spat, or anything like that?
Yeah. One, I don't think you're gay anyway.
I'm still kissing her.
Yeah.
I'm still kissing the chick.
That might be where I draw the line.
Nah, I'm still doing it. It's your own fucking specimen.
Yeah, but I've never drunk it before. I don't. Really
You're not drinking it. You're not like fucking spit it in my mouth and let me swallow it.
And then there's that little string of.
I don't think it's
just in between your lips. It's like a.
I don't think it's like a fucking tongue kiss. It's just a fucking kiss.
It's a peck on the lips, but it's like
Nah, I'm all for it.
What's that movie with the dogs and the spaghetti?
Lady and the Tramp.
Lady and the Tramp.
It's like not like Lady and the Tramp.
And then there's a little bit of something going on there between your lips.
I think you should always kiss a lady after she's sucked you off.
Yeah, might as well do it. Just do
it's your own junk.
It's your own junk in the.
It's your own junk. It's your own fucking spoof.
It's your own junk. It's your own spunk.
If she fucking squirts all over you, are you gonna kiss her?
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
That's my point.
Don't be a what's the I can't even think of the word.
Hypocrite.
Yeah, it's the one. Thank you,
Dr. Kyle.
Dr. Kyle. Marry, fuck, Cursor collaboration mixtape. Gladys Barilaro and Palaszczuk. Well, I've already said we'd bang Gladys to save the world, so I'll stick with that.
Wait, what was it? Fuck and marry.
marry, fuck, and then
Okay.
one has to make a Cursor collaboration mixtape.
Who's the other one?
So you got Gladys Berejiklian,
The old New South one.
Palaszczuk, Anastasia Palaszczuk, the Queensland Premier, and John Barilaro. He's the one that just resigned, but he was a standing Prime Minister, standing New South Wales Minister.
Okay.
I'd go, well, I'm already banging Gladys to save the world, so I'll stick with that. I'd marry Palaszczuk because I probably have the most in common with her as far as politics goes.
Because you're a Nazi.
And because I want nothing to do with Barilaro, and I would love to see John Barilaro anywhere near Western Sydney having to deal with Cursor.
I'd probably agree with that statement.
He would be the type of person that would go through like, ugh, and the Cursor would be like,
That's
hey,
actually
man.
funny because
He's like, oh, don't talk to me. He's like, no, we're going to make a mixtape.
We have to make a.
The podcast said so.
I actually got a question about Cursor as well.
Nice.
Do
From
you
yourself?
From myself to myself. Do you actually like Cursor? If so, why?
As in you?
Yeah. Well, you don't.
Or me?
You don't like Cursor.
Well, I respect what
Do you
he's
want me to say
done.
my
I
answer
respect
first?
what he's. Yeah, you can.
All right, so I do like Cursor. I love Cursor. Cursor is a. I don't know how to say it without sounding like a fucking dick. So, it's very relatable music. Like for someone who's from Sydney,
He's
single mum.
He's all about what he says.
His fans are the most loyal people, and
it's because he's the only one representing them.
exactly, and it's very
in a bigger
relatable.
way.
Like I'm not a lad, and I'm not a fucking hardcore criminal,
Yeah,
but like
he still speaks real shit.
exactly, he's just a very relatable artist, and a lot of people troll me, and they're like, "Oh, Cursor shit, blah blah blah," but Cursor ain't shit. Cursor's
He's
fucking
the only
good.
one giving those people a voice.
Exactly, all us little fucking people from Sydney.
Yeah,
We're the best.
Again, yeah, I respect him for that reason. I just don't. I don't want to say it because I don't want to. I just don't.
Say it.
think
Say
the-
you fuck with
I just-
Cursor.
Like, I don't fuck with Cursor.
Don't fuck with Cursor.
Don't fuck with Cursor.
Don't fuck. Don't
Look,
fuck,
he's got a
don't
couple
fuck
of
with
bangers.
Cursor.
And even some of his songs, I know most of the lyrics. Dead Set 2, Dead Set 3, I'm pretty... Oh, Dead Set the first one and 2, I'm pretty sure I know most of the lyrics still.
All dead sets are good.
But I just don't like the production. I just don't like... Like, he's got good flows, but again, I don't really get around what he's saying because
He's got a great fucking, like,
the way he
build up
sounds
to
on
his
the beats.
album. So he does the same thing. So he drops a single,
Oh, his marketing
like a video?
Great. Yeah.
and then he'll drop Dead Set, whatever number it is. So we're
Yeah.
up to 10, which is his last album before he retires. And then he drops the album.
Yeah.
And then he tours.
He knows what he's about. And he sell out tours as well. Like, he's always been big. Again, loyal fan base.
And if you don't fucking fuck with Cursor, you're just a fucking entitled.
You're a dog. You're a piece of shit. You just hate...
You're an entitled, wealthy dog who probably grew up with
poor
2
people.
parents and
Yeah.
you've fucking always been happy.
Go back to your bubble.
And you're fucking not from Western Sydney.
Go back to
So don't get on the Western line.
Go back to your
and
bubble.
come to the Southwest.
Go back to your bubble and ignore the real world.
Go back to your mansion and we'll go back to the houses.
These 3 are from Luke. I'm saying the name because it will
Fuck
give
him.
a bit of context. It just says, fuck you and fuck Russ and then an angry face. Luke's a 49ers fan and the Seahawks just beat them this week. So that's why he's so mad. Also, we had...
He's also mad because his shower screen blew up.
You should have seen the stats that we had in the first game. I mean, the first half. We had -3 yards
And you still
in the
beat
whole
him.
half and we still beat him.
Yeah, because fuck him.
Because Russell Wilson's a god, bro. But
Where?
nothing at all.
Interesting. I've banged in a few weird places. I'd probably say graveyard, probably be the weirdest.
Yeah, that's pretty weird.
Not like on a grave.
Not completely unheard of, but
Yeah, I'd probably say graveyard.
yeah, weird.
Like I've done what everyone else has done, like the club and whatever.
Yeah.
All those kind of
All those kind of classic public sex places.
foot of the bed.
Foot of the on the floor.
On the floor. I've banged on the floor.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, sometimes it's just more comfy than a bed. Well, I don't know about more comfy, but makes less sound.
Well, bit of a fucking
Makes less
bit of a
sound.
story behind it. We broke the bed. Oh, big dog, big things.
Rest in peace to that bed.
Rest in peace to her pussy.
This is a really good one. Shitting in the litter box and blaming it on the cat. Yes or no? Look, I'm not going to tell people. I'm not going to tell our listeners to go shit in a litter box to fuck with your partner or just fuck with someone. But if you do want to do it, eat lightly because you got to keep that poop small. Because if it's a big turd, it's going to be pretty obvious. But if eat lightly and just try and wrap it up as quick as you can, go ahead. I'm not going to tell you to do it, but if you want to do it, I'll back you.
Someone do it and send me a photo.
Yeah, do it. Please. Go and shit in the cat litter box and then send us a photo, please.
Oh, fuck.
Someone just message us. Missouri listeners.
In light of the rant about influencers, I'd love to know Kyle's skincare routine.
Yeah, I'd love to know as well, actually.
I do have great skin.
I use soap.
What I do is
Dove soap.
there's a secret to it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you put the soap on your hands.
Mm-hmm.
At the moment, I'm using Dove, like a cake of soap. Practicing for jail. Anyway, so don't drop it.
Sturdy hands, sturdy hands.
So what I do is, this is the secret. You fucking put it on your hands.
Mm-hmm.
You wash your balls, and then you wash your face.
Right. Is this a trick just to try and get people to wash their face with their balls?
That is
ball sweat.
100% my routine.
Is there any science?
It goes
to back that, or is it just
This is how I wash.
your laziness?
Nah, this is how I wash. Arms.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, soap. Arms. Underarms. Soap.
Balls.
Butt.
Yep.
Butt.
Butt.
Clean hands.
Mhm.
Even though they're clean, you've been washing.
Yep.
More soap.
Yep.
Balls. Face.
And then you get in the shower.
Then you turn the water on.
And then you run through the street with soap covering you, screaming some weird shit.
I just use beard oil.
Have some bath
and
salts. Go jerk off in the middle of San Diego.
I do moisturise regularly, and not in the fucking he's wanking way.
Got a bottle of moisturizer next to my bed.
No, I don't.
Not for what you think.
You got to use women's moisturiser. It's simple.
Oh, absolutely. Well, women's
People
everything.
bag me for my hands all the time because I got soft
hands?
little hands.
I got naturally soft hands. So.
Yeah, see, exactly.
Yeah, but I'm happy with that. Like, they feel nice.
I'm happy with fucking self-care.
Um,
Blokes who bag self-care are gay.
plus, like, the
And
women,
not in a bad way.
but like women's, like everything is always better than the men's because they actually put like a lot of effort because there's so much more money in that industry.
And even better, if you got a missus, you got a sister, you're seeing some chick, use their products.
Use their
because
products.
they're fucking
It's free.
expensive.
It's like staying in a hotel.
exactly.
Just take them home as well.
Yeah,
You
fuck,
see-
take them home. You know how
you
chicks
see-
like, oh, here you
You
go.
see my
everyone.
shampoo? No.
Have you ever had someone like a chick steal something from you, like a shirt or whatever?
No, I don't think so.
So one of my biggest things that would go missing after I'd hook up with a chick would be NBA jerseys
yeah,
or hoodies, obviously.
yeah. Well, hoodies is the
Yeah,
classic.
But
Pretty sure they all have like a Facebook group where they all message,
Amazingly,
like, look at my haul.
NBA jerseys.
Yeah. Well, they look. I like a girl wearing an NBA jersey. I think it's
So
cute.
boys-
I think it's a cute look.
Get it back and take their fucking product.
Take their product. Yeah.
I'm
It's a
not
trade.
condoning stealing.
It's like
but still.
one of those trading websites where it's like, oh, I've got an NBA jersey. Does anyone want to trade their NBA jersey? It's like, I got an NBA jersey. Do any girls want to trade some of your
I've
shampoo?
got like over 100 NBA jerseys.
oh, damn flex.
Flex.
But
But now I've only got 3 because of the amount of chicks I fuck.
I'm guessing this is this is not a question. Just you're amazing. This isn't a question. I hope that's okay. Face palm emoji. Thank you.
I hope that was some random.
No, that was a friend.
Come on now.
I've just got good friends.
Also, shout out to Ryan too. Not this Ryan, another Ryan. He says he loves the question segment.
Oh, don't we all? I think it's the best one.
Do you? This is actually one that I've asked. Do you take the trolley back after you go shopping?
Always. Absolutely always. Especially after I work
Ooh.
in retail. Like, I never thought I'd be pissed off with where people leave their trolleys, but it really, really gets me going now.
I do most of the time.
Yeah.
But if I'm in a shit mood, I don't give a fuck. You know what it depends on? It depends on the service that I receive from the shopping centre.
True.
Even though the trolley man is fucking independent.
Well, it's like a two-way street. If you are in a good mood, I'll treat you better. But then if you're in a foul mood, you're going to get pretty shit customer service. Like, I'll still give you as good as I can, but
I give shit customer service.
you treat me like shit, I'll treat you like shit.
Exactly.
Asshole.
If you don't have enough cans of Spam, I'm not happy, boy.
Where is all your Spam? Sorry, it's just you came in last week and you took it all. Well, I need more.
Get more Spam.
More Spam, please. This is from you. I hope you're getting some because I've got 0. So there you go. There's a couple.
Oh, fuck. Do you know any siblings that are too close?
Like not off the top of my head, but I definitely know where you're going, like where that's coming from.
There is a couple that we know.
There have been like instances where I've been like, that's a
You
close
two-
relationship.
You two are banging. There is a couple that come to mind when I think
It's a part
of
of
this.
me where I'm like, I don't know, I'm obviously it's nice to have a very close relationship between siblings.
When
But then
people,
there's that point where it's like,
yeah, it's good to have a close relationship with your siblings, but when people are questioning if you two are a couple or
That's
you're
on-
banging,
that's on them, bro.
that is fucking creepy.
That's on them, man. But
It's creepy.
see, a part of that is also going to be like, why are you thinking in that way?
You don't post photos with your sibling in a couple pose or like with a couple tag. Like,
yeah.
love of my life.
Oh yeah, that's kind of weird. I
Like,
don't think I've ever seen that.
okay, well, I'll happily show you once this is.
Okay.
It is so weird, and oh my god, I can't say too much without giving all of these
Give it
people
away,
away.
but
Yeah,
yeah.
like there's a few people that just need to fucking simmer.
Simmer down. Yeah.
Simmer down with
I do know where you're coming
sibling
from.
love.
I do know where you're coming from.
Love your siblings by all means, but don't fucking make it seem like you're sucking them off.
When is the off-season nude calendar coming out? Once I can start working on my summer body a bit more.
Well,
Look, once I bulk
calendars start in January, so
up a bit.
January.
So give me a couple of months to maybe get myself a little bit in more form.
Why?
Well, because, you know,
I'm not.
if we're going to, look, this calendar,
not changing my
this
form.
calendar is going to sell like crazy.
I'm wearing budgies.
But yeah, we're always wearing budgies.
6 pairs of budgies.
But look, it's probably going to happen.
Done, sold.
We can do it for charity as well. There you go, make us look good.
Some
Then keep like
fucking-
50% of the profits, not tell anyone.
We'll give 10% to charity.
Wait, do you have any more?
Oh yeah.
Sweet.
I got asked one by a friend of ours
Mm-hmm.
that I kind of half want to answer, but I don't want to answer.
Oh, I'm scared.
And it was, he asked why I can't actually get into Canada. He said, "Can you tell us the story?"
Yeah. Well, should we? I don't know. If we,
I'll tell you the story next episode.
yeah, because it's a bit of a.
It's not a
There you
long
go.
story,
There's-
but it's a little story.
It's a story that you need to refine in a way that
Yeah, where I don't seem like a fucking dick.
piece of shit. Yeah,
Because I'm not a dick.
not like I don't even think you'll sound like a piece of shit. I think it's just more of a you want to present it in a way that doesn't sound
Like I'm a dick.
yeah.
But
Like, it's nothing,
I'll give you
it's
some
nothing
hints.
like it's not terrible.
Nah, it's not
It's
horrible.
not the worst thing in the world.
I'll give you some hints in what it includes.
Just
We'll
bad
give-
boy tings.
What's the bad boy things? Big dog bad boy
Big
things.
boy bad boy tings.
What what's the word? I'll give you a little preview. It involves alcohol, drugs, women, disabled people, and
I feel like I don't even know what the story is anymore. I
No,
feel like
you
I definitely
do.
know it.
and I need something else.
Dogs.
More drugs.
More drugs, yeah. And then for some reason Canada just didn't like it. So find out what Canada didn't like next
If you
week.
want to know why Carl can't get into Canada, tune in next
Tune in
week.
next week.
3 p.m.
If you got 100 pounds, this is pounds as well. If you got 100 pounds per inch, how far would you shove something up your bum?
Oh,
You know what I'd get?
that's like $200.
You know what I'd get? I'd get cabanossi. Like one of those like long like
So it bends.
pieces of cabanossi. Yeah.
Can it bend?
a straw.
Or does it have to be a solid object?
True. Because if it can bend, just get like
Then
a
I'm
just
fucking
get like one of
rich.
those little pieces of string and just like just keep poking it up there.
Let me think.
I would like
For every
if-
inch.
For every inch, how far would you shove it up? As far as it would go without me just like
they from England?
breathing in pain. Yeah, with pounds.
How much is a ball in England? Like
Cheap
200 pounds?
as fuck, probably.
2 inches.
2 inches. Well, that actually leads into I can offer you 200 pounds in a disappointing evening.
Sold.
You got me.
Where in England is this person?
I don't know where he's living at the moment. I think he's I think
Where are you
he might
living?
be near London. Michael, tell us where you're living. Sorry, to
sound
just
like
out your
you're from
name,
London.
but tell us where you're living at the moment, because I'm pretty. Or maybe it was in Leeds.
And tell us how much pound you really have.
Maybe he's near London. Yeah. Yeah. How many pounds do you actually have? And can we get this sorted?
I'll do anything for the experience.
I'll do anything for some money. Again, we need the
Especially if I'm traveling in fucking England because it's so
It
expensive.
is expensive, yeah.
And the Aussie dollar fucking sucks.
Yeah.
There was something we're going to finish on.
Yeah, the weird
Oh,
food
yeah.
combinations.
You going to tell a little story?
Yeah, so I was at a picnic yesterday. Saw one of my friends dipping a slice of pineapple into the beetroot dip, and I was like, "What are you doing there?" She was like, "Oh, like don't judge me. Like people think it's weird," but I was like, "No."
Summer and fresh pineapple is good.
Mm.
See, I had pineapple and beetroot on burgers. So
Oh
it
yeah,
sounds-
yeah, exactly. It's a normal comment.
Yeah, it's
So-
not that weird.
And I was like, look, ever since someone introduced to me Macca's chips and their ice cream as a combination, I've just accepted weird combinations of food because I'll try it. I'll be like, fuck it, let's go. And then Midori and milk, when I got introduced to that, blew me away.
The
I know
what? The what?
Midori and milk.
Say that word again.
Milk.
Milk.
Oh,
Milk.
yeah, I can't say milk. Well, I can, but like
Milk.
it just, it takes me so much effort to go and say milk over milk.
Milk.
So that's my little, that's my little poor linguistic life. So that got us talking about like weird food combinations that end up being amazing. So what we want you all to do, send us in your weird food combinations.
And we might try them.
We're going to try. Well, not we might. Well, yeah, depending on how accessible and weird they are.
Spam's not weird, but we'll make Ryan eat spam.
I'll happily eat spam.
Okay, then we won't.
But like we've had some suggestions like watermelon and mustard. Apparently that's good. Pepperoni
weird.
pizza and honey was one.
Oh no! Don't make me eat
no,
lots of food.
I'm gonna have to eat. So what we're gonna do is send us in all your weird food requests of like a combination of food that you think is nice, but everyone else might judge you for it, and we're gonna try it out.
We'll tell you if they're weird.
We'll try it out. We'll film it so you can get our live reactions without us bullshitting and be like, "Yo, yeah, that was good, man."
We also have our
definitely good, man.
Sport challenge coming up. We're just waiting for the belt to arrive.
Yeah. Well, just gave it away what the prize is. It's definitely not a wrestling belt.
It's definitely not a replica wrestling belt. They cost too much money for no reason.
What are we going to do first? Crossbar challenge? I think that's pretty easy.
Yeah, we'll do crossbar challenge first.
Yeah, you can see how amazing soccer skills, because we're both great soccer players.
Hey, I am a striker.
Yeah, and I'm a defender. So
back in my day.
You should technically win it.
12 years ago.
Yeah, actually, you should technically win it. Back in your heyday.
Back in my heyday.
But send us in your food requests. Send us in your weird food. We want to hear it. We want to hear weird, like even the ones you're like embarrassed.
Even if you don't eat it, just fucking
even if
put
you don't
two ingredients
eat it.
together.
Yeah, we'll eat it. Fuck it. As long as it's not going to put me in hospital, because it's
you
like
put it near my mouth and I'll
chili
stick
in the
it
world,
in.
and then like jalapenos.
Oh yeah, fuck! I could fuck with a chili. I'll eat chili.
I mean, I'll eat chili, but I'll need like 5 minutes of that film.
I don't really eat anything weird, eh?
Don't you eat noodles and bread?
That's not
2
weird,
minute
bro.
noodle sandwich.
That is not
if
weird.
you don't, 2 minute noodle sandwiches are weird.
Nah, you got to say it right. So you got to have white bread, lots of butter, and then 2 minute noodles.
Cooked? 2 minute noodles cooked.
Of course they're cooked.
Well, I mean, it makes more sense.
It's like you're making normal 2 minute noodles, but then you put them on a piece of white bread. One piece, you're not making a sandwich.
So if you think that's weird, try and match that, because we'll eat it.
I'll eat it. Now I want 2 minute noodle sandwich.
But apart from that,
yeehaw!
thanks for listening, guys.
Episode 11?
12?
12. Fuck. See you next week.
Bye.